Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is CJ. We'll bring you guys an update on my Marineland 37-gallon cube reef tank. It's been a little while since my last update, and I finally have some things worth recording for you guys. Hope you all enjoy the vid. Now, since the last vid, I've been really enjoying watching this tank mature. The diatom bloom took about 4 days to clear out, and immediately after that, I started noticing all kinds of life in my tank. Copepods, mini starfish, everything you can think of that may crawl on your glass, it's in here. Now, after making sure my parameters were good on my tank, I was ready to add some more coral. As before, I wanted to add some things that created some movement and something that was pretty easy to keep, since I'm still a novice, beginner with these reef tanks. As you can see, I got a couple of torches, frog spines, some green star polyps in here as well. I'll give you a closer look at those here a little later in the vid. Now, I will tell you everything has not gone smoothly. I also added a cleaner shrimp and a Kenya tree in here as well. In the process of trying to relocate my Kenya tree, didn't realize it had already attached to the rock, and I tore it, and I don't think it's going to recover. It's still in the back of the tank, so we'll see what happens. And as far as my cleaner shrimp, he made it a week. Everything was going good, then all of a sudden, I found him dead in the sand bed. So I don't know if my tank fluctuated or something else caused his demise. So looking forward to adding another one of those shrimps later, but no time soon. They're not the cheapest things in the world. I was also able to get my hands on a fish I had been wanting to add for a while. It's called a 6-line wrasse. They're reef safe and have tons of personality. A little camera shy, but I'm gonna try my best to catch a close-up for them later in this vid for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a look at some of the coral I have in my system here. This iPhone does not do the best job, but we're gonna give it a go. Now, the first piece I'm gonna show you guys is gonna be this green star polyp. I actually purchased a small sheet of this for fairly cheap. Took some scissors, cut it to shape, and tried to mold it to the shape of this rock in the front of my tank. Now, the plan is, since this is a carpet coral, for it to grow and cover just this part and give me a little movement and a splash of color. And then if everything works well, it should look pretty good. Next piece I'm going to show you is going to be this torch coral. I don't know the scientific name for it, but I will tell you it is a gorgeous piece. The tank lights are off right now, but normally it has a vibrant pink color to it with blue tips. So I'm looking forward to this coral spread and then multiplying and just doing what it do. And it definitely adds a lot of movement to my tank, so that's exactly what I was looking for. And the third edition is going to be another torch coral I picked up. And like I said, the actinic lights being off, I really can't show you the quality of these corals in my tank. But this one actually has a bluish color and the tips are green. Don't know the scientific name for it, but this is going to be the main focal point in my tank. And I'm really hoping that these 3 heads expand and grow to the size I'm expecting them to be. And the last coral I'm going to show you guys is going to be the frog spine. It normally has 5 heads and is usually about double this size. It really is an error I made on my end. Doing my water change today, accidentally caught one of the heads in my hose I was siphoning with. And I may have killed it. I'm not sure. Hopefully it bounces back, but if not, I do plan on adding more heads in the future up here. I want this whole rock to be covered with them. I think it'll be a really good effect and movement in my tank. Yeah, this hobby is definitely full of learning experiences. The zoanthus I had before, I did relocate them, and I also removed them from the plug. At least the first one. The second one, I trimmed it back. I think they look a lot better when you can glue them directly to the rock surface. Now, they're not open at the moment. I'm still a little agitated from the water change and some of the moving I did to them. But so far, everything's looking good. Now, these Nassara snails I added, pretty cool guys. They stay buried during the day, at least they try to. I was able to catch this one and the second one in the front of my tank. Normally, I have to come down at night with a flashlight to see these guys in action. Now, I did have to add a couple of extra snails. I picked up some turbo snails to assist with this algae. It's really my fault. I don't know if anyone can relate, but I like watching my system so much. A lot of times, I don't like to turn the lights off. So it's something I got to deal with. But as far as the hermits, they're still doing great. They actually molted a couple of times, so I know they're putting on some size. No one's killed anyone yet, but they're actually cleaning up and keeping the tank clean. Now, as I said earlier, this 6-line wrasse, he's out until I get close, and then he hides back here. So I'm gonna try to bait him out with a little bit of food. It usually always does the trick, just to give you guys a glimpse if you've never seen one before. But it's still a juvenile. They get a little larger than this, and there are definitely some great fish to have. He's always on the move looking for food, always active. definitely enjoyable to watch. Yeah, that's pretty much going to cover all the updates, at least up until this point. And as far as future plans, definitely going to be adding some more coral, maybe a bottom-dwelling fish and a mid-swimming fish. Not sure what kinds yet, still going to research to see what I can pull off. But other than that, you know, I'm definitely trying to make sure I select some things that show my rock work and the scape I designed. I definitely like the open look of it and the potential it has. So if you have any suggestions or, you know, comments or whatever it is, feel free to let me know down below. You know, and if you enjoyed the vid, definitely hit that like button. You know, I've been seeing that a lot lately, and it definitely encourages me to keep putting these videos out. So other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go. As always, you guys be easy.